everybody, today I'm going to talk to you about my January favorites, and apparently this channel is just turning into a favorites video channel, but it's my channel so I'm going to do what I want. Yay! The first thing I'm going to talk about is my Naked palette. Oh, I love this. I bought it with my Christmas money because my old eyeshadow palette was like 4 or 5 years old and it was just gross and I was done. So I bought this and I've just been loving it. I'm actually not wearing it today, but it's so, I just love how many colors there are. It just makes me so happy. And I think my favorites have been Sin, which is just like pinky shimmery color, and then Naked and Buck, the two matte colors. I really like Sidecar, but it's really glittery and gets everywhere. And I also really like the highlight color of Virgin. So I've really been loving that this month. And if you're in the market for an eyeshadow palette and you don't want to keep buying single eyeshadows, I definitely recommend these because they're really good quality. And even though they're a little expensive, powder products last for so long that it's worth it. So that was kind of how I justified it. And I also just need a new eyeshadow, so I've really been loving this. The second product is actually a little bit random. It's this room spray that I got from Bath & Body Works in the scent Paris Amour. And this actually works so well. You just spray it twice and then your room smells really nice. And since I live in a dorm, sometimes like food smells will waft down the halls or the floor will just smell weird for some reason, and this has come in really handy for just making my room smell better, or if I ate something that smelled funny. Very effective. I was actually really surprised at how effective this was. I wasn't super sold on this scent. I mean, I like it, but I think if I buy another one of these, I'm going to buy a different scent that's not so strong, because this one can sometimes make me sneeze a little bit, but it smells good. Next, sticking with scents, is this Chloe perfume rollerball. And I actually got this for Christmas in a Sephora set from my parents. And at first I really was not a huge fan of this. It's very, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a little fruity, maybe? I don't know. It's a very unique scent, but I started wearing it a lot more because I don't have that many perfumes, so I was like, okay, I gotta really see if I like this or not, otherwise I'll give it away. But I ended up wearing this pretty much every day this month, and I really like it. It's very different from any other perfumes that I own, which is I think part of why I like it so much. So I definitely would suggest getting a tester of this if you were thinking about buying it, because it kind of takes some getting used to. And I've just heard a lot of love or hate reviews about this from other beauty vloggers, so, but I grew to like it, so I'm a fan. And I like rollerballs because they're easier to travel with, and just for me easier to use. I feel like if I just spray perfume on myself, I just get too much, so I like the rollerball. Next is something that reminds you that I'm an angsty college student, and it is this black nail polish from Hansen. It's Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in the color Blackout. And I don't know what it was about January, but I was just feeling the black nails for some reason. So I was wearing this a lot, and I found that I really like the brush on these polishes. It's really thick. Let's see if I can get that out. And of course I'm wearing a black shirt. I don't know if you can't see that, you're too far away. But anyway, it's a really thick brush and flat, and I really like that. And the polish stays on for a really long time, which I like. So I think I'm going to buy some more of these because they're also really cheap. Next is something I've had for ages, and it is the Philosophy Falling in Love Body Lotion. I love the scent of this. This is the second big pump that I've gone through. I've actually had this for like 2 years because I'm just sort of saving it because I don't want it to be gone. But I think I'm going to buy the perfume of this scent next, because as much as I love this body lotion, I found a body lotion that I actually like a lot better. My favorite thing about this is the scent, so I'm just gonna buy the perfume. But it's just, it smells so good, and it's a really good moisturizer too. I just really like all Philosophy products. They're a great brand. So it just smells so good. And it doesn't stick around for too long. Like, it's not a heavy scent, which I really like, because sometimes you can just put on a lotion and it smells good, but it's not exactly how you want to smell for the rest of the day, so I like that about these. I've also been loving this Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover, and I have slightly oily, acne-prone skin, so something like this is really good, and it works quite well. It reminds me of Clinique's Take the Day Off, and like, as far as effectiveness goes. I mean, I've seen like lots of these two, you like shake it up and then you use it. But I found that this works, but it doesn't quite get everything off. And so what you do is you pour it on a cotton pad and then you take off your eye makeup. And then you rinse it off. And even though it doesn't quite get everything off, it has still been the best thing that I've used to get off my mascara. It really works with waterproof mascara. Not so much with eyeliner, but that's not the end of the world because I can use other things. But I really like how cheap this is compared to the Clinique one because I do like that Clinique one. But for the price, this is basically the same thing and it works really well. And I do really like that it's oil-free because I haven't had any issues with breaking out from it at all. So I'm a fan. The last two products I've been using in conjunction with each other at night, and the first is Lush's Mint Julips Lip Scrub, and this smells and tastes really good, like chocolate mint, and it works so well. The only thing is that I felt kind of silly buying this because it was like $8, and it's basically just a sugar scrub. So as much as I love this, I'll probably just make my own when this runs out, but I really like using this, and then using Smith's Rosebud Salve. Why is that so hard to say? Which I have in the tube version before I go to bed, and when I wake up I can still feel this on my lips. It is so moisturizing. So I've really been loving this combination before I go to bed because I like to moisturize my lips and my hands and my face and everything before I go to bed so I wake up feeling really nice. And this has just been working really well. It's basically just glorified Vaseline, but it smells good. So that is all of my January favorites. Hopefully I will be able to film another video soon that's not a favorites video. I have some planned, and I know I said that in my last video I would film some videos at home, but as you saw, the lighting was terrible, and I went back and watched those videos I filmed and I was just not happy with them, so I didn't want to put them up. So hopefully there will be something coming up. I'm trying to work on my skincare video. There's a couple things I need to go and repurchase before I can talk about them, but that's the plan. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!